crashed my last year of middle school. Moving to India? Why? I was shocked and scared. At the airport, I said my last goodbye. The hardest was to my grandmother.
Oh, Maya, I'm so proud of what you're doing.
Her blue eyes filled with tears, which made mine too. Before I had to go, she reached into her black snakeskin purse and pulled out a small box. In this box was a beautiful necklace, a key, and a heart, both silver and both just the right size.
My mom reminded me that a week later, school would start. I was terrified.
What? Mom, what am I going to do? They all speak English perfectly, and I don't. I'm scared.
I dropped my head, and I could feel the tears starting to flow. My mom hugged me and told me everything was going to be fine. A week later, my mom woke me up. I just realized I was starting a new life in India. I pulled on my new clothes, grabbed my new bag, and my necklace, and left the house. My mom kissed me goodbye. Going with the necklace made me feel like my grandma was with me.
While walking to school, I remembered what my mom had told me, that there was an Israeli girl my age. Before I entered the building, I saw her. She was walking towards me. I knew she was a very important part of my life. Her red hair was tied back in a ponytail, and she had those big blue and green eyes. She smiled at me, and I knew she knew about me too. So I smiled back.
Hi, I know. You're Maya, right?
Yeah, and you're
We laughed a bit, and then we talked. She took me to a crowded locker room.
Here I stood. Holding on to my necklace. Here I was, a million miles away from home, away from my friends, my old house, and everything else I was used to. It was like being a guppy in an unknown sea, surrounded by nothing else than starving sharks.
While walking through the hallway, I heard the people screaming and laughing at the new girl. That's what I saw. I felt like I was in the army. I had nowhere to go, but I still had to stay.
The elephant hanging around my neck had been a gift from my best friend. Her name was Dina. She had a giraffe and I had an elephant. We had been out shopping and just enjoying the time spent together. We had had the best of times together, but I don't see her every day, and that's really bad. I felt like in the last leaf on a tree and before the winter begins, so alone and so lost. As I walked awkwardly down the hallway, I could see in the groups of girls, laughing, smiling, screaming, and all the while with their hands wrapped around each other. Everyone was smiling and laughing and having fun. Then there was me. I wasn't smiling, nor was I having fun.
I saw Miss Brown. At first, you would think she was a strict and grumpy teacher who wouldn't let a squeak get out of your mouth. Her shoulder-length, perfectly cut hair and her bangs made it look like a wig she used to hide her devil horns with. Then she had a big smile. It looked like something she used to cover up the real her, so the teachers wouldn't know what she really was. She was a monster, a dragon who would exhale her burning red fire on me if I forgot to do my homework. But of course that wasn't true. She was just a smiling, laughing teacher who was always joyful, not a fire-breathing dragon. And if it hadn't been for her, school would have been so hard to go through every day.
The next morning, though, I felt more relaxed. I went outside to say good morning to my mom and to Edith. I kissed her, I ate, I brushed my teeth, I dressed up, I put on some perfume, and put on the necklace and smiled to the mirror. I was feeling better at school. I had a friend from Israel, too, and I think it's going to be just fine. After school, my mom was on the phone. It was my grandma. I jumped to the phone. I told her everything, Naomi, the class, the smile on my face, and how much I missed her.
I thought it would be hard. The people at school make it easier. I have a friend now, and I know that everything's going to be all right.
Oh, Maya, I am so happy to hear that. I love you so much.
I could hear her laughing, which made me smile. Just hearing her voice made me smile. We said goodbye. That phone call made me stronger. Now every day I wake up and enjoy the opportunities in life.
I have a new Norwegian friend here, Signa. We have the best of times together. She's so funny and nice, we always laugh our butts off when we're together. I know my friends are waiting for me back in Norway. They are just as excited as I am and can't wait until summer. But now I know back in Delhi, someone is waiting for me too. Now I don't have to come to India without any friends and having to start all over. But even though I do have friends, I still find my fingers wrapped around my elephant necklace, waiting to reunite with my friend.